welcome back to my channel. I know it has been quite a long while since I have done a video, but so much has happened. We have successfully moved to the USA. We're in our new house now, and I thought it was time that I can get back into giving you guys some content. So today I wanted to do a packing video and review video on the Kerikit Amber, and this is in the Toffee color. And I did use this bag for our international trip from Australia to the USA as a carry-on. Now, it was a very, very good choice bag for that purpose, and I will go over what I liked about it, how I used it, and whether I have decided to keep it or to adopt it out to somebody else. So these are beautiful leather bags by Kerikit. I love the feel of the leather, the finish on it. This has a slightly pebbled texture to it. This one has gold hardware. The Toffee is a really nice brown. It's not too orangey. This bag does come with a wet bag and a luggage tag. Now you can have these embroidered if you like. I just didn't choose to do that. And then you can put your information and stuff in here. I didn't bother when we went on our trip, so that's just plain like that. Now I will say that I didn't just use this, I also used a rough and tumble hobo as kind of my personal items, such as my wallet and phone and things like that. This one had all my documents and some extra things that I needed for like immigration and on the plane. So in this first pocket here, nice metal zips, 2 zipper pulls, and it's quite a roomy pocket. I don't have much in here, but I do have in this little elastic pocket here, I do have my Beats headphones in these are wireless headphones in this little silicone case, and then I have a pen in the pen slot, and in these 1, 2, 3, 4 credit card slots here, I just have in the back here some clear wipes for my electronic goods, but I didn't put anything else in here. I think I may have had a little coin purse with some hair things in there, but I can't find that at the moment. So that was in that pocket. That is a nice big roomy pocket in the front here. So there are pockets on the side, and these are interesting. I don't use them for bottles, but some people do. So in this pocket here, I just have my sunglass case with my Maui gems, but you can fit all sorts of things in there. You can fit drink bottles, like Fontainers do fit in there. I have a cash pack by Rough and Tumble. I just wanted to show you that does fit in there. This is my wallet. So I actually did use this for a trip to Sydney as well, and I ended up putting my wallet into this pocket because it was a little bit more safe on the side than in the front. So that's one on that pocket. These do have double zipper pulls as well. Really nice smooth metal zippers. Just while we're here, there are some small D-rings on the Amber which you can attach to your stroller. So that's a nice feature as well. It has a nice solid rolled leather handle, grip handle, which is good as well. It does stick up a little bit, but it has started to kind of move back as the leather is softening. On this side here, this pocket, I just have a mini wipe pouch. So it's the same size as the other pocket, but that's all I had in there. And as you can see, here's the nice name tag, little name tag and luggage tag right there. Moving on to the back of the bag, these backpack straps are nice and padded. They are quite comfortable. I like how they are close together at the top here, so I find it gives it a more comfortable wear that way. Now the best feature of this bag, and this is how I used it the entire time I was on traveling, which I'll pop some photos in to show you, these are luggage handle straps. So you can slide your luggage handle through here and just push it around, and that is how I didn't wear this backpack the entire time I traveled, because what I did is I put this on top of my carry-on, which was a little wheelie case, and I just pushed it around like that, and it was perfect. So there are 2 back zipper compartments. I don't have anything in this side, but I just wanted to show you that this is an iPhone 10, and that does fit perfectly back there. So it's probably where I put that if I was using it as just a regular bag. This is a cash pack, as I said, by Rough and Tumble, just to show you that actually it's just not big enough. You can squish it in there, but just for size wise, that's about how long the pocket is. Perfect place for a passport. I didn't carry my passports with me because my husband had all our passports. It was just easier that way. He wanted to have them, so there you go. There is a longer pocket back here, and here is where I have my iPad, and this is where I had it the entire trip. So when we got on and off the planes, we think we went on 1, 2, 3 planes to get to where we are. So I would have that in there, and then when we get on the plane, I just take it out, pop this in the overhead compartment. And this is an iPad, it's not iPad Pro, so it's just a regular size iPad, and that fits in there. I do have a MacBook Pro, and that does not fit in there, but I will show you that it does fit in the main compartment here in a moment. On the bottom of the bag, there are some nice feet that protect it, and the adjusters on these backpack straps are metal as well. So that's a nice feature. Now we'll just kind of move the camera up as much as I can so we can get a nice view of the inside of the bag, and you can see how I packed that up for our trip. The Amber does have 2 zipper pulls, double zippers, which are on every single pocket, as you've noticed, and that makes it so much easier when you need to get into the bag. This is a flap opening, which I kind of like and kind of don't like at the same time. So I found this flap really kind of annoying in the end. I wish it went a little bit further up so it would stay open, but I guess if I used it a lot, it would end up staying, I could push the leather in, it would stay open. But because it was a new bag when I used it on our trip, it would not stay open. It was constant. I'd have to have one hand holding it open, the other hand getting things out. But as you can see, if I kind of fold it down like that, it will stay. So that's something just to be aware of when you do first get your bag. It will be a little bit stiff, so you may have to just kind of push that down. But that did drive me, we'll be honest, that did drive me a little nutty when I was traveling because it was such a new bag. But the brilliant thing is, I love how I can see everything in this bag, and it was so easy to access, and it fits so much. So just on the side here, I just have a medium set piece by Jujubee. Here I just had cords and miscellaneous stuff that I may have needed on the plane or when we first got off. It's all kind of electronic things, and that fit perfect in the side like that. Then in the front here I have 2 books, which ironically I didn't read because the plane had, especially the ride from Sydney to LA, had so many things to do on their little screens, but 2 books definitely fit inside there in the front. I also had a large set piece by Jujubee, and here had all miscellaneous documents like scanned CDs. I have a little thing with all our social security cards and miscellaneous cards, anything, or receipts, anything I thought that immigration might need extra, I carried with me in here. And I also have a little folder here. This is just got some other documents and things from, you know, all of my original kind of marriage certificates, birth certificates, things in case they needed that. I just took everything just in case. Ironically, the trip through LA through immigration was perfectly smooth. Leaving Sydney was terrible, but that's another time for another, you know, video for another time. But it did not take me near as long in LA than I thought it would. Lastly is a big kind of file thing, which has all our other documents. So it's got things like my kids' birth certificates and all that jazz in here, just in case I needed those, and just to have them handy when we got here, especially for enrolling them in school. And there's some more stuff from, you know, immigration there. I don't have anything else in any of these other pockets here because I just use the internal space of the bag. But there is a nice zip pocket here. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets around the bag. Now I think in this one I have a little snack bag that has, my dad was convinced that we needed these connectors for the plane, which we don't. Used to, if you had headphones you'd need these, but we didn't need them in the end, but it was still nice of him to get them, so I brought them along. And I think that was, I don't think there's anything else in any other pocket. Over here I've got some Nurofen. So I think I had a couple of extra little things in here that I no longer have in here, but it was really handy, but I really just needed the internal space, which worked really, really well. I wanted to show you guys how my MacBook Pro fits into the Amber. You do have to put it on the side and kind of slide it in and then pop it in the corners here, but it does fit in there. So if you have a MacBook Pro, I think these are like 15 to 16 inches, I think. I like, when I'm hearing about what fits in things, my brain does not work in numbers, it works in visual kind of relations to things that I have. So if you have a MacBook Pro laptop, it will fit. I can put the measurements down in the little in the screen below so you can see. But that was really handy. So if you wanted to use this as a work bag, that would definitely work for you. So pros and cons about the Amber. Okay, so it is a beautiful, beautiful bag. It is a little bit on the heavy side. So when I wore it to Sydney on my backpack, after a while, because I have a bad back, it did kind of pull on my back a little bit, and I have to be very, very careful about what bags I use because of that injury, but it was comfortable, so if that makes sense. The leather, it's really well made. I love how Kerikit makes their bags. There's no flaws whatsoever on the craftsmanship of the bag, and it has fantastic organization. The only thing that bugged me, as I said, was this flap here. That was it. And I'm sure if I had used it more often, it would fold down a little and be out of the way. But there you go. So there's my review, packing, and thoughts about the Kerikit Amber. If you have any questions, please pop them below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you for the next one.